So here's the thing, there aren't many Mario characters that I actively dislike, especially when it comes to the main cast. These are all legendary characters. Mario is Mr. Video Game himself, and he does that. That's what legendary characters do. Luigi, legendary, an S-tier mansion series, and got his own year. His own year! Waluigi has been in the main cast for 25 years and still has no mainline appearance, and I'm gonna go further. Waluigi is the most glazed and overrated video game character ever. I want to bring to light just how much of a fraud he is. He's the Mario franchise's potential, man. And not even that. He's just garbage! Garbage when it matters! And to anyone who disagrees, you are wrong! All of you are wrong! All jokes aside, you could obviously be a fan of the character, but for too long this man has been able to avoid slander, and I cannot let this slide no more. Now there's a few ways I could start this slander, but I think it's important just to know who this man actually is. So... Waluigi, in simple terms, is a spin-off merchant. Unlike every other member in the Mario cast, Waluigi is the only one who still has not made an appearance in a mainline game like a 2D or a 3D Mario. Oh, and he's not even in the Wario games, bro. Let that sink in. Wario's partner in crime isn't even in his own games.
You're lying.
Waluigi is not needed by anyone. Not by Wario, not by Mario, and most certainly not by Nintendo. And I mean that. Back when Mario Kart 7 was rushed, guess who got cut?
Michael, don't leave me here.
Honey Queen was more of a necessity than Waluigi. Metal Mario was more of a necessity than Waluigi. How is Mr. Spinoff Man not gonna be in Nintendo's biggest spin-off series? I'll tell you how. Because he's a fraud. And let's not forget how he ain't in a mainline game yet. The most he's gotten is a mid costume for Mario and Odyssey, and that's it. And speaking of costumes, let's not forget how the Smash series will not make him a fighter. All he is in the Smash series is either A, an assist trophy, or B, a purple costume for Luigi to be nothing more than a reference. But Albert, it could work if they gave Waluigi a unique moveset referencing Mario Tennis or Mario Party.
No.
Listen folks, the Smash roster already has so much representation from the Mario series. Do we really need another member of the Mario franchise to take up a slot? Like fellas, let's be honest here for a second. If Piranha Plant got in before Waluigi, I genuinely think Waluigi isn't in the plans to be a fighter anytime soon. Matter of fact, Freddy Fazbear would bring more to the table than Waluigi. I stand on that. I could definitely be wrong, and I'd love to see Smash 6 reveal Waluigi, but it ain't gonna happen. I swear, bro, some of these Waluigi's fans' biggest priority is to maintain the agenda that he should be in Smash. As funny as it's been for me to slander Waluigi, I have to give him credit where credit is due. He's a funny guy. No one in the Mushroom Kingdom is hitting the Conor McGregor walk or even backshotting the air the way this vato is. And in the Mario Tennis cutscenes, him and Wario are mischievously funny dudes. And outside of that, it's interesting to see a Mario character that tries to put up a confident persona, but on the inside is so obviously envious of everyone around him. Oh, and he's also supposedly romantic, but aside from this image where he's violating a rose, I don't know where this idea came from, but I guess it's worth mentioning. But you see, that's the thing that pisses me off about this purple dude. The making to a great character outside the spin-offs is there, yet they don't do anything with it. Now in all fairness, the Mario franchise isn't known for its deep explorations of character growth, but something, literally anything, would be better than being trapped in a spin-off game forever. But again, let's be brutally honest here, he's kind of a bum to begin with. He's not royalty, he doesn't even have a job, he's not even Wario's brother. Genuinely, who is this man? And why do people keep calling him legendary? I remember that period during A Deluxe where everyone played Waluigi because he was meta. That makes sense, but then when Nintendo changed the game's meta during the Booster Course Pass era, people began clamoring to bring Waluigi back. Now games are constantly switching up their metas. I mean, I play Marvel Rivals and God knows what they do to that game every patch note. So, why were people abrogated at this change, you might be asking? Oh, we want Waluigi to be meta again, for the funny, for the memes. What the hell genuinely makes Waluigi so special? I've already covered how he's basically a homeless dude, and while he does have a decent personality, that wasn't a high bar to begin with considering how one-note Mario characters used to be. And even that's starting to change within recent years as Nintendo's began to actually develop these characters more. Oh, and don't even try using his tracks as a point of defense. Listen, I really like Waluigi Pinball and Stadium, but trying to use 2 Mario Kart tracks as a way to let decades of doing nothing meaningful in the Mario franchise just slip by, that's kind of crazy. There are so many Mario characters that are actually impactful, such as the RPG characters like Starlo and Fawful, or the random Mario enemies like Petey Piranha and King Babam, and you pick Waluigi to be your favorite? Man, I'm gonna list you actual valid fan favorites right now. We got Bowser Jr., Princess Peach, Mario and Luigi, King Boo, Yoshi, Daisy, even Toad, bro. Rosalina as a rookie, debuted in one of Mario's most beloved games and has been a mainstay since then. Pauline, who used to be a part of Mario's history, has made a comeback and has brought more to the table than this bum ever has. Stop calling that man legendary because he gets paired up with Wario, the greatest treasure hunter ever, and King Bowser Koopa Sr., arguably the best video game villain ever. Stop calling him that, bruh. Toadette is more legendary. Kamek is more legendary. The Goomba is more legendary. Even my boy, the Koopa General, the movie exclusive, is more legendary than the spin-off merchant. That's who we talk about right now. Waluigi only exists because of Mario Tennis. I was born to be Wario's partner. Then he never got further to be anything more than a leech on Wario's back. That automatically makes him a fraud. Stop talking about this fraud like he's that guy just because you found his old memes funny. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's garbage when it matters. Garbage! Anyways, folks, this was my funniest video I've ever made. Like and subscribe to see more Mario content. And remember, don't take this too seriously. I don't actually hate this fool, but I do stand on everything I said. But with that said, bye-bye. See you later.
Wow.